Well, Brendan O'Connor from the US Studies Centre has been closely watching the events unfolding in Des Moines, Iowa, and he joins me now. Brendan, they're still counting. It's too close to call, but has there been any surprises in the results for you?
Well, Rick Santorum's surge has been quite incredible. A month ago, if you said Santorum might win in Iowa, most people would say you didn't know anything about American politics. So it's been a great bit of political drama, a bit of political theatre. But given the candidates this year on the Republican side, it's got the capacity to descend into farce on occasion. So I think it's why we watch American politics, events like this. But it has been fairly unpredictable, although Mitt Romney is the one sort of steady factor here, and he'll probably come out of this pretty strong.
As you say, Rick Santorum has had a very swift rise to the top. Do you think he can keep up the momentum, or will his deeply conservative views mean his fall will be just as abrupt?
I think he'll have a real problem defending some of the things he's said in the past. He's rather homophobic, I think that would be fair to say. He's come out personally against birth control. That's going to be a problem to defend. So I think some of his conservative social views will get a wide hearing, and I think he'll very much struggle in New Hampshire in a week's time.
Brendan, does it really matter if a candidate does poorly in Iowa? John McCain came fourth in 2008. He still went on to be the Republican Party's #1 man.
Well, it's all about momentum. If you've got momentum coming out of Iowa and you do well in New Hampshire, it's really those two in unison you need to look at, and then South Carolina on the 21st of January. Those three, if you do well in one of those, you can get money, you can keep going. But I think Mitt Romney will do well in New Hampshire in a week's time, and he'll probably, I think, be the one who really is very hard to knock down from this point on.
So is he emerging as the main threat to President Obama?
I think that would be a close race, Romney against Obama. Romney, I think, is a credible candidate. Some would say rather inauthentic, and the candidate who looks sort of made for television, a little bit robotic. But he seems the most likely person to emerge as the Republican candidate.
Brendan O'Connor, thank you for your analysis. And just updating the race, the US media is now reporting that Mitt Romney has won with a final margin of just 14 votes.